several national and international levels. Our main area focus is agri-tech and e-mobility sector, and lots of startups have raised a very good amount of funding from lots of industries and from lots of government institutions. These are our academic partners, lots of academic partners, lots of industry partners, and many ministries associations. So these are some of the glimpses related to the awards which we have received and the various progress and activities which we are doing. Sir, over to you. We would like to have interaction with you. Over to Pankaj Borkar, sir.
First of all, thank you. My voice is audible there?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. So very good morning to all of you. Thank you, Mr. Thakur, sir. Thakur. And all the participants, very good morning to all of you. I would like to welcome, on the behalf of this program, I would like to thank MSME partners, Thakur, to this people who are very interested to learn about intellectual property rights. This is very important subjects who are become startups and who like to have a lot of innovations in their mind. So this is a very good opportunity which they have given to you all people. Since if you don't protect your intellectual property or your property, definitely it will be somebody will be infringed. So you cannot do any action against them. So intellectual property plays a very, very important role. It's like our property. And in my coming slides, I will tell you about this intellectual property, what are the importance for all of you, what are the importance for startups, and how it can be created or how it can be generated. I think this is the 3-day session. So definitely it will be discussed. I will not take the procedure parts. Procedure parts will be taken care by some senior faculties later on. But definitely I will just give the brief about the intellectual property rights. So I will try to share my presentation. Is my screen is visible there?
Yes, yes, sir, it's visible.
Yes. Okay. So I will come to my office first. What our office will do. My office is and where you should file the patent and trademark application.
Make it full screen.
It is full screen only. It's not presentation screen.
Some presentation.
Hello.
Sir, like presentation view.
It's not. I already did that. Can I stop again?
Shows as in MS Office.
Now it's visible.
Visible but not in presentation mode.
Yes, sir. We can go ahead.
Mode only.
Yes, sir.
It is in presentation mode only. I will again try to share.
Yes, sir. You can go ahead, sir.
Now it's visible.
Yes, sir. It's visible.
So our office is under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, under the DPIIT, Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion. Recently, it was named as DPIIT. So which is working towards startup. So here now, our ministry is working for startup certification. So many people are here, those who are already joined for getting the startup registration. So they can apply. Many people are talking about we are startup and we are just started our industry. So it's not like that. Startup means you have to get some recognition. or certification. So you will get certification only from our website, DPIIT. Please log into the DPIIT website, and I will give some procedure also in my coming slides. So under that, over the Office of Controller General of Patents, Designs, Trademarks, Copyright, this office is there. And under that, we have offices like Patent, Trademark Registry, Design Wing, Geographical Indication Registry, Copyright Office, Semiconductor and Integrated Layouts Design Registry, then Training Academy at Nagpur. So now these offices are divided as per the jurisdiction. Suppose we have the patent office. So patent office are jurisdiction wise divided into 4 areas: east, north, south, west. So for example, you are from Pune, so you can file at Mumbai office. Okay. So you are from south, you can file at Chennai office. Similarly, you are from north place like uh, Jamshedpur or Jaipur or Kashmir, you can file at Delhi office. Similarly, we have 4 offices for the trademark. Again, one more office at Ahmedabad. Okay, so accordingly, you can file as per the jurisdiction of the applicant. Okay, designs you can file at any office, all 4 metros, but examination will be done at only Kolkata. Okay, you can directly file at Kolkata also, or any design matter. Okay, definitely you can file the design application. It's very simple and easy. I will tell you how it can be done. Similarly, geographical indication you can only file at Chennai office. Okay, copyright office only again you can file at Delhi office only. Semiconductors definitely you can go for Delhi office, and you are welcome to Nagpur Training Center, which is a training academy. Appellate board is there. So appellate board means we are challenging the decisions of court when we are actually sorry we are deciding various cases in patent trademark. So suppose we refuse any case or reject on due decisions, so you can challenge our decisions at appellate board. Okay, it is having some judicial members at Chennai, and definitely it can be they can give the further decisions to the government. Okay, this is our office structure. These are our 4 independent offices at 4 locations. Okay, Delhi there is a international searching authority is also available. So you can choose when you are filing international application in PCT. So now there are 2022 PCT, 22 offices are there, which is World Intellectual Property Organization. So you can choose India as an international searching authority. If you want to file international patent application, and choose India as a searching authority. So India is also one of the top 7 authorities in the world out of 23, 22. Okay. This is our Nagpur Academy. You are welcome this place. We are giving lot of trainings for public programs, mostly departmental programs also going on. Recently also these departmental programs are going on in 4 batches, and we conducted a lot of awareness program, free programs, and joint programs also we're doing with the workshops with various organization. All the details are available in our website, you can visit. We are conducting a lot of international programs, so like summer school WIPO program is also going on in our recently 2 weeks program is going on. You can note our website ipindia.gov.in. This is very important website which contains huge information. Suppose you are from the software field, so you want to file the software patent. So we have the CRI guidelines are available, computer related inventions guidelines are available here. Suppose you want to file the pharma patents, or section 3D is there, so which is very giving a lot of information what patent can be filed in India or not. So you can move to the pharma guidelines. All these guidelines, CRI guidelines, manuals, Patent Act, Trademark Act, Designs Act, even publication section is also available. So it is very important to know what patents are published. what patents are published, how many patents are published, Indian patents. I'm specifically talking about the Indian patents. Okay, so here we are publishing all the Indian patents, designs, so whatever innovation, which innovations will come in market after coming a couple of years. Our website, go to the publication section there. There is a publication section, so you can see the which technologies are already filed by some person. Okay, so through this you will get the idea about what are did by the or which innovations will come in market after a couple of years. And this is very information, this information you can use for expired patent also. Many expired patents are also there. You can utilize this information for manufacturing the expired products which is already there. Suppose the pharma, many times you heard that this drug has been expired, patent expired. Okay, so this IP is expired. Okay, basically while this cost of this IP is come down, its patent is already expired, so anybody can manufacture that innovation. Okay, all the details about the how it can be manufactured, what is the composition of that drug, every details are available in that patent. So through our website you can access this information and definitely you can manufacture if that patent is expired. Okay, but you have to check all the details, whether related technologies are available or not, other patents are available or not, which is around that patent. Okay, so you have to check all the details and then you can go ahead for further R&D work, and nobody will stops you to use this information. Okay, for further research and development. Okay, research and development, you can definitely use all these patents. The purpose of the system is that only. This is our social media page. Recently we started. You can visit our social media and visit our these things, so that we are giving a lot of information and updates about our what we are doing, what are the various opportunities in patents. Okay, in patents, we have Patent Act 1970, which is recently amended many times. Copyright Act, Design Act, Trademark Act, Geographical Indication Act, Semiconductor Act. These all are statutory act which is passed by the Parliament of India, Government of India. Okay, you can refer all these acts in our website. Okay, some of the achievements by the office. So this is important for you. We recently have given the concessions for MSME and startups. So fee concessions has been given. So 80% fees reduced for startups and MSME. This is very good opportunity for all of you who are listening. That fee concession also there, and individual also, those who are filing as individual. I'm basically talking about the patent. Okay, so patent you will get a lot of fee concessions for MSME and startup. Even for the individuals, those who can file the patent application, you will get a lot of fees concessions. We already did all the things 90% online. Okay, so all you can do online only. You can file grant patent, examination, objections, video conferencing, hearing also. You did not require to come to our office. What I would like to tell you that you did not require to come to our office or filing or anything. You need not require to come to our office. Okay, everything is online. You can file all these IPs through online, and definitely you are getting the video conferencing facilities to discuss with the various controllers or registrars. You will get the SMS alert system. This is recently activities we did. Recently we updated our patent manual also, reduce the pendency in patents particularly talking. So we have now very patents. So earlier this pendency was very huge. Okay, so now that chemical and biotech groups, we have actually 4 groups: mechanical, electrical, biotech, and chemical. So 2 groups we have reduced the pendency. Almost we can say that around 1 or 1.5 years. Like it is like an expected examination, like if it is early publication. Okay. Around 2 years we can say pendency is there in chemical and biotech. Examination, first examination will did you can get immediately once it is a form 9 has been filed or examination request has been filed. You are getting the examination report in a 6 month maximum for chemical and biotech. But for other groups like electrical and electrical groups and mechanical groups, there is a pendency is there. A lot of pendency is there in that groups. Since government is committed to reduce all this pendency, and in couple of years, definitely we will try our best to achieve our goals. But for that also, dependency is there. But government recently introduced about the form number 18A in patent. Okay, that is an expedite examination, tatkal examination. Okay, you can take this opportunity like a startups and MSME. Very few people are they don't know actually about this. They can file form 18A. Okay, so very at a very least fees. Okay, I will tell you later slide. So people are actually criticizing the government of India office is not functioning properly. A lot of pendency is there. Okay, pendencies are there. There is some problems are there from our end. Yes, but there are options for expedite examination also. Okay, so you can file tatkal examination. We will dispose your application in a year. So thousands of application you can see from Google also. We granted in a year or dispose in a year. Okay, many applications are like that. 7 months, 8 months we dispose our patent applications. Okay, this is I am talking about the achievement in IP patent. Okay, so trademark also nowadays you are getting in trademark if it is okay, no objections are there. 6 to 7 months you are getting trademark. Copyright in one year. So now in every procedure designs in a year. So all IP offices now are delivering a good culture in our office. But definitely in couple of years it will be expedited again. Okay, so lot of work we have to do. These are some progress about our office which is on your screen. A lot of things has been done by the government of India to dispose all this pendency. Why I'm talking about this actually, this some wrong information is available across the India or across the world that we are not doing, the government of India is not doing all these things, but definitely government has committed. Recently government has recruited 600 examiners, 600 officers. It's not possible earlier also, but it done, and definitely due to which actually pendency has reduced. See the our disposal in patent. See here, he disposal. See here patent 14,000 and now 50,000 disposal. So we are doing a lot of work in patent offices. So if patent office is not negative like that, that patent office want to refuse your application or abandon your application, that was wrong rule. काफी लोग डिस्कस भी करते हैं इन फैकल्टीज और ऑल्सो आई टॉक विद वेरियस organizations and various departments or time. That's why I'm talking with you. Okay, so you can expedite examination. Okay? If you want to early patent, you can file early also. So there are things how you can do. You must learn all these things, and definitely you can get benefited also. But to, it's us.
Sir, I must appreciate all the efforts which has been taken place from the patent office. Sir, would you like to have some view related to national IPR policy, which has launched in 2016? So,
Yes.
Couple of the things we would like to hear on that, and couple of the things we would like to hear related to the academic institutions, that how they can go with the IP policies. What should be the points covered in the IP policies?
Yes. Now I will come to that also. First,
Yes,
I will take just introduction, and then definitely I will come to that point. Okay.
Sure, sir.
National Intellectual Property Policies in 2006 we have Government of India has launched. I will come to that policy. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is very important for all of you who are interested to become make your career in intellectual property rights. First thing, you can file the intellectual property by patent, designs, trademark, copyright, okay, in various registry. Okay, what I am talking with you, why? Now you can start here career option also. You can become a patent valuers. In world, very few people are there. Very few people are there in this IP valuation. It requires skilled science graduation is required, and you must know how IP can be managed. Okay, various industries options are available for all of you. Okay, it will decide the company's future, whether I should launch my product in that market or not, whether I should market my product in America or Europe or Japan based on other competitors' product. Okay, so those are patent experts are available in various field, like patent valuers are there, patent analysts are there, licensing experts are also there. It requires skills. Okay, various skills are required. You can start career in these fields. You can start your LPO in Nagpur. There is a one LPO is there, Mr. Apyankar and Associates. He is working from America and he has started his LPO. He is the leading lawyer in America. Okay, so you can start legal outsource processing in an IPR, patent drafting specialist. Okay, for that you must have a patent agent. Recently we announced exam also in last year, but due to COVID we are not able to take this exam. So you can become a patent agent. It's not agent, it's a patent engineer, so you can say. So science graduations are required for this patent agent exam. You can become a trademark or copyright if you are the lawyers. Then you can make a trademark. You can file a trademark application on the behalf of any company. Okay, you should have an intellectual property policy or IPR cell. Now coming to intellectual property policy, or you can have an NGO IPR firm like they did. Mr. Thakur is doing excellent work. They are doing a lot of things. I heard that actually from various media. They are doing a lot of awareness programs and a lot of things they
Thank
are
you, sir. Thank
doing
you, sir.
around
Thank you, sir.
Maharashtra. Uh, and due to which awareness is increasing, so it is very opportunity for all of you that you should take this advantage, and they are helping you actually. They don't have any financial things like that, but definitely they will help you how this IP can be filed or IP can be come into the market also. They will help you for commercialization also. This is very important for you, those who are the newcomers. Okay, so now coming to IP policy actually. Suppose you are from the first intellectual property, you are from the suppose you are from the institute or university. So you should have an intellectual property policy, or you should have an intellectual property rights cell, IP cell. UGC had made the mandatory also. So you should have an intellectual property policy, and some IP cell is required. Due to which actually there is a actually when in your company or your organization or your university, if there is a some innovations are filed, okay, and if there is no policy is there, so now there is a problem. Question mark will be there. Who will become a owner of this property? Who will become the owner of this property? If it is not mentioned in this IPR policy or any document, now who will be the owner? For example, any organization is there, or any university is there, or any institute is there. No, otherwise people will file directly. The institute will not get any credential point also, or any credit. Okay, so in your intellectual property policy, all these important points should be there. Now, what is your benefit? Now, what you will do? Suppose if anyone inventor is there. Okay, now suppose Pinnacle Group now transfer invention to some company, for example, XYZ company or International Limited. So they sell your invention in market in $1 billion. Okay, now there is a question mark. Who will get these royalties? 30%, 20%, or whatever it may be. So now there may be disputes. Now there are two organizations. First is the person who is taking, who is, for example, you are working for some university, or you are working in that any industry. So is that property belongs to that industry or that university, or the person who invents? It should be very clearly mentioned in that intellectual property policy. Otherwise there will be dispute, and if this dispute will come to the patent office, like wrongfully obtaining, there is a ground for wrongfully obtaining of patent. Like IIT, we are facing this problem. One case is going on in IIT Mumbai about this wrongfully obtaining, or this professor one professor is actually to IIT, they are actually saying that it's wrongfully obtaining. So from ultimately, patent office will refuse such cases if such agreements are not available. So now coming to intellectual property policy, the purpose of intellectual property policy in your organization should be like IP policy, national IP policy purpose is to spread the awareness. Main purpose to spread the awareness, to generate the intellectual property, to create, to give the support to them. These are various pillars are also available. Okay, to protect, to develop the IP office. All these are there. From that, after this creation of IP policy, lot of things started. We changed. We given the lot of concession to MSME startups, fees concession, filing, and this Atal Incubation Center. All these things are coming after that policy only. Okay, and you have to take this advantage of this intellectual property policy, and you should have a IP policy or that creation of awareness is very important. I'm telling you, if you are not able to protect your intellectual properties in your organization, some other person will take your IPs. Why? Mostly will publish your patents. Mostly what you do, you are publishing your work mostly in your organization, any organization, what uh, uh, any institutes or university or any professors, or even though in R&D also organization, they don't know, very few awareness is there, very less people knows about the intellectual property. So mostly what they do, they publish their ideas in various national journals, international journals, or journals, or they are publishing in papers, or they are sharing this technology with the outside organization also. For example, now I'm talking about the industry point of view. So industries are also many times they are giving for any product testing, they are giving that technology to third party without any agreement. There should be some non-disclosure agreement. When you are giving some technology for testing to the third party, you are just blindly giving that without any agreement. So there should be some non-disclosure agreement when that product is new. All these things are required, which is to be taken care by that IP department or IP cell, or your IP policy should talk about in your organization. Okay, so this is a very important. So you can do a lot of things with this intellectual property policy, IP. So now I will come into the intellectual property. We are discussing about intellectual property, but many people don't know about what is IP, patent. I am discussing, but I should start with this intellectual property. Basically, this intellectual property is having the, we can say, property. Properties are divided into tangible and intangible properties. Tangible properties means measurable. You can measure this value of this property. Okay, like a car, like building, we can say that the valuation of this car is suppose 10 lakh rupees. Valuation of your flat is 40 lakhs rupees or 50 lakhs rupees. So you can measure this property by some valuation. Okay, but this intellectual property you cannot measure. It is a intangible. Intangible means you cannot do exact valuation, though there are some patent valuers are there. There are valuers are available. See here, valuers are available, but you cannot say exact valuation. That's why it is a intellectual property. For example, if you sing a song, okay, and you protect by copyright, or you have a very good written, you have written a very good book, how it will come to the market, how it will impact in the market, or how many copies it will sold in the world, you don't know. You don't know about the valuation of that property. Okay, that's why it is a intellectual property, we can say intangible property. So intangible property covers in the intellectual property, that is industrial properties are patent, design, trademarks are coming under the industrial property. Copyright is separate, which is coming under intellectual property only. So intellectual property is nothing but a property which is created by human mind. Any property, anything which is created by human mind, any creation. So like any creations. So for example, from your mind, anything which is created, it can be idea, some very good idea in your mind, some good designs. Suppose idea can be patented. Some idea, when it is some products or process is there, we can go for that invention. If it is there, then definitely you can go for patents. If you have some good designs, you can be protected by design rights. If some expressions are there, you can protect through copyrights. If you design a very good logo, it can be a trademark. So these are your creations from your human mind. Okay, all any creations from human mind can be protected by this intellectual property. I'm not going to detailed definition. So anything which is created by human mind is a definitely it is having some commercial value. Till you explore, you will not get the benefit. You have to explore that. So it can be, it is like a asset. It may be brought, it may be sold, mortgage also, it may be license, exchange, like any other form of property. Suppose bike, okay, your car is there, you can sell from one person to another person. You can mortgage is also, okay, you can exchange also. So the similar property which you can do mortgage, sold or license or exchange, which is a asset, okay, like your property. Okay, so now what are the benefits of this property? Why this property you should own? First is to avoid the duplication of work, research work. Primary purpose of this intellectual property is to avoid the duplication work. As I told, suppose you are publishing all these patents or design in our website, you are watching all these things and you will come to know that this already has been done by somebody else. So you should take the advantage of that and you should refine your product or process, and you can develop further research work. Definitely that product, your product will be further improved. So you will get some basic work, basic idea about that invention, and you can do further research work, and due to which duplication will be avoided. This is the single database. You can use the single database. Lot of databases also available, and you can utilize those database, and due to which innovations will be, duplication will be reduced. Okay, it's an indicator for the achievement. Many industries are now asking, all the private companies, they are asking that you must have at least one IP or two IP. They are giving a lot of remuneration also. They are giving lot of money also. So to promote this IP, for example, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs for one patent, they are giving, and they are making mandatory to R&D that you must protect some, you must show that whether you have done some research work, and in your university also.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you, sir. Actually, we are getting lots of questions through our YouTube and Facebook Live. So, can I take a couple of the questions in between?
Yes, bilkul.
Sir, there is one question from YouTube. The question is, a specific question is that, what if trademark is opposed due to generic word? So many a times people are using the generic word in their trademark during the application of trademark. So for example, the question is that what if trademark is opposed due to generic word? Like for example, if someone has applied for Technosoft for trademark as logo, so can Microsoft oppose that? And if yes, then what is your guidance on the generic use of a generic word kind of things?
First of all, I would like to say I'm not from trademark registry, so I cannot exactly give the guidance.
Sure,
I am from patent background, so but I will definitely guide on this. Actually, the generic word is not allowed. They will refuse your application immediately. Once it is the already generic, for example, you cannot set a Tata word, Tata, or for example now Bisleri. Bisleri is now the generic हो गया है. So it's not possible to give very आप कोई भी railway station में जाएंगे, when you are going to any railway station, you are asking the Bisleri. Okay, so
Right,
you are
sir.
not bothering about which bottle you want. So you are
Right,
asking
sir.
Bisleri dena.
Right.
So such things, definitely if you are using in your trademark, we have to see first that which class you are filing, and that class is also available, and if that product is a generic, such may be refused in that case.
So in that case, they should have some good amount of, they should go for some prior art search related to trademark also.
Yes.
And then only they should go for filing the things.
When you are filing trademark application, trademark TMA5 you can file, and definitely you should search. There are 45 classes are available. That is the product, service marks, and service and products. So you have to search which class it will be there, and accordingly class wise you have to search. There is an option in our website to search the trademark, and class wise and word wise also, and based on that. But my suggestion is don't take any generic names, or which is take the new names, so that combination of two words like that. So it should not be suggestive, descriptive. Your trademark should not be like that. So if you are using kind of may create, now it will not create any problem, but after some time they may create a problem in your business, and then after that sometimes you have to change your trademark. It will be very difficult for you.
Right,
So
sir. So just
always,
adding to, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir. Go ahead, sir.
always use the simple word so that anybody can pronounce first. Important when
Right.
you are using, very simple to pronounce,
Right.
easy to pronounce your trade name or brand
Right.
name.
Right.
Okay, like Colgate, can anybody can pronounce. Okay, so like Bata, anybody can pronounce. So you should, like a Coop, KOO. Recently the government, we are now shifting all the to Coop, KOO. Okay, so it's very easy to pronounce. So it was the new word. So why they are different, but definitely that bird and that, it's very new concept. Okay, so you specifically choose in a word like that. Don't go for a descriptive, suggestive, or related to your product. Don't go for those kind of trademarks. Apart from your product, you can choose such type of words.
Actually, these are very good takeaways for our startups, those who are planning for these startups, that how they can go for their trademark, identifying a tagline for their startups.
Yeah, yeah.
One more discussion point we have received from the Facebook Live. So the very specific point he would like to ask, that if someone is planning something in the area of healthcare, whether they are from SMEs or MSMEs. So if the granting time we are taking 1 year or 1.5 years of time, so is it going to affect the investment part? So the specific question is that, do you feel that the time duration in granting distract the investment in MSMEs if they are planning something in the healthcare sector? So what is your view on this point, sir?
So it depends on the person who is actually inventing, or who want to decide that my product should be launched in a year or 2 years or 3 years. So it is
Right,
a
sir.
totally policy decision by the management side. So now, for example, suppose I am from the foreign applicant. I am from the foreign Japan side. Okay,
Right.
I have to I have to launch my product in India. So I will test whether that, in various jurisdiction, I will test first that my product can be launched or not. Okay, there are a lot of test conditions are also available. So it's not possible easily to just I start go and immediately manufacture. There are a lot of permissions we have to taken from the lot of government and establishment. There are a lot of joint purchase are there. So if it will take a lot of time, then I will go for PCT route or conventional route, or I will not apply for Form 18 expedite examination. But like MSME, now you want to start immediately and commercialize your product. Now I'm talking about the MSME. Okay.
Right, sir.
So MSME or startup, now what they do, they have very immediately they want to start their products. Everything is lined up mostly, or they have the agreements with other organization. So startup concept is like that only. They are immediately launch the product in their market. Okay. So for basically I'm talking about the patents. So in patent, what is happening? Okay, your suppose for example in software or some software technologies are very expired very fast. In a couple of years, you are this mobile technology. Suppose some hardware is there in this mobile, so it will be expired in 2 years or 3 years. So new technology will come and take that advantage. Okay, so you should not wait for 4 years and 5 years for such kind of technology. In that case, you should file the expanded examination immediately and get the patent done. Why I'm talking to in this patent, you cannot take action against anybody till the patent is granted. So in that cases, you must file the publication form and get the patent grant first. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, you cannot take. Why? It is not your property. So you cannot take any action against them. In basically patent IP, it is a property, na. You cannot take any action. For example, I am a house owner. I cannot infringe anybody. I cannot take any action against the trespasser who is coming into my house till that property is registered with me. When that property is registered with me, I can take any action against any person who is trespassing my property. Okay, so you must protect in such cases when you want to launch the product very hurriedly. Okay, so in that cases you can decide that all these things should be decided by the IP person, IP expert like Mr. Thakur is doing, or other people are there. So they will definitely guide you. All these queries you can go there and definitely
Thank you, sir.
discuss.
Thank you, sir. Couple of the more things from the perspective of startups related to patents only, as lots of startups are working in the sector of e-commerce domain. Lots of startups are developing a mobile-based platforms. So we would like to hear view, like sir, in US Patent Act, there is a things in which the people are filing a software patents, and it is as per US patent law, we can have a grant on software patents, but as per Indian Patent Act, we cannot get a grant on software patents. So any idea or any guideline through which the startups can file the software patents?
No, actually what happened here in India, there is a section 3 of the Patent Act, which you can discuss tomorrow also.
Right, sir.
Details are there. So section 3 of the Patent Act, section 3K, we can say, section 3K of the Patent Act, mathematical method, all these things, computer program per se are not patentable. Okay. So mathematical method and computer program per se. So this word per se is there. So this is very important. For that, I must tell you that you should learn or listen or read the CRI guidelines and what are the aspects of that. You must understand this CRI guidelines. What is the software per se? There are many softwares are patentable along with the hardwares. If you use the hardware in combination with the hardware, and you should convince that yes, this is working with this technology, then definitely a lot of patents are there which is granted. That is the actually myth which is going on in all over the world, that India mein software is impossible. It's not like that. But if there is some hardware, that always software is always working with some hardware.
So it's an interpretation.
And as such, software algorithms, programs are not patentable. Yes, you are just giving the software only, coding also, only coding. And you are just, for example, a signal is there. A signal is transmitting from one means to another means. So one means one media to another media.
Right, sir.
Okay.
Right, sir.
So there are things you should written, how you draft your patent application, how you draft your claims, and how you incorporate your hardware. So all these things you should take care when you read the complete CRI guidelines, and then you decide how patent can be processed in India. So definitely it can be patentable also.
Right, sir. Sir, please, we can go forward, sir.
How much time is remaining with me?
Sir, it's approximately 10 more minutes.
So I should wind up fast. So now you will get the latest technologies through this intellectual property. You can utilize published patents. You can transfer the invention as a public property. You can get the rewards. So as I told you, published patent definitely you can utilize. You can transfer the invention in the public property. So after this patent is expired, the patent is having the 20 years life. Design is having the 15 years life. So that means after this expiry, you can utilize. Nobody will stop you. You can manufacture also, like generic drugs. Earlier, a drug cost is around, suppose 80 rupees or 70 rupees. Now, many heart disease drugs, these are coming in a 1 rupees or 2 rupees. Okay. Even crocin also, if you see, earlier the cost of that drug is very higher. Now, anybody is manufacturing that drug. So, like that, many products are, they can manufacture, those patents are already expired, or you have to see that, first important thing, you have to see that patents are filed in India also. What I'm telling to tell you, in China, for example, I have not shown the figures. In coming couple of slides are there, but its time is very short. China filing is 13 lakhs, 12 lakhs patents. So all these technologies are not coming in India many times. So India filing is around 55,000 only. So rest of the patents are not protected in India. So you must analyze, search all these patents, whether such kind of technologies are filed in India. Since the patent is a right which you can get in jurisdiction wise. So you can protect in India, you will get this right only in India. If it is not filed in India, it is not protected. So all these 12 lakh patents, suppose 12 lakh patents are not protected. This is for 1 year I'm talking about. Millions of patents are there which is not protected in India. Okay, definitely you can further do R&D work, research work, or if that patent or related patents are not available, you can manufacture also. For example, you are from MSME or SME, you must check all these things and you can manufacture also. But don't sell to that country where the patent is protected. Okay, please analyze all these things and then you can take the action against which patent has been not filed in India. Okay, you can make the royalties, you can get the royalties as I told, you can commercially exploit, expand the market share, you can get the new markets with the patent. IPs, you will get new markets, new innovations are there, you can definitely, like masks. Recently, mask is there, so it is a new product. They are in a recession also. This product has been given a huge amount of money to the various garment industries. Okay, everybody is selling this product. It is a new product. Okay, similarly, like in other products are also there. Online products, many now rummy games are also there. So they are playing online games. It was recently introduced, so they are taking advantage. These are the new products. So suppose similarly, if you launch new products, it will definitely expand your market share, and definitely even in recession also it will help you and increase the valuation of your company. Definitely, as per an income tax act, you can save the tax, you can prevent competitors for copying, you can become a corporate identity through trademark, you can negotiate and you can take any action against those who are infringing your product. Now, it is one more important thing is that support sales. Why you should apply the patent? So nowadays there is actually things they are saying patent pending. Many people are now writing that patent pending. It is a threat to the applicant or threat to the applicant, not applicant, threat to the opponents or threat to who are infringing, and it stops the competition. That you should not use my product. My patent is already filed and pending. It is giving the warning to the market, and side by side it will attract the capital also. So people will invest the money, and definitely due to which somebody will ask you that मेरे को भी license देना, मैं भी manufacture करता हूँ. So definitely it will attract the capital also, and definitely it will be a license revenue. That's why there are many people are nowadays they are writing patent pending. Okay, so so every startup is having some kind of IPR, protect your intellectual property to stop the infringement. Okay, startup is always should be having some intellectual property, but you should protect and commercialize. Okay, so startup as per the DPIT. Now coming to the what is the startup concept as per the DPIT? What are the criteria required to become a startup? The startup should be incorporated as a private limited company or registered as a partnership firm or a limited liability partnership. This is the first condition. Turnover should be 100 crores. That means less than 100 crores, not. So any company up to 100 crores, they can become a registered as a startup. Third is an entity that shall be having the startup up to 10 years. So from the date of incorporation, your company is started 9 years before. Also, you can become a registered as a startup. So up to 10 years of that company, you can become a getting the license of the startup. And this is very important. That means this startup should be working towards the innovation, improvement of existing products, services, processes, and should have a potential to generate employment or create the wealth. So mostly you are having this working towards innovation. So once you file the intellectual property also, it is one of the ground you can file and get the IP to get this IP startup license. Okay, so you should working towards innovation or improvement of existing products. And if you give the proof that I have filed the patents or trademark or copyrights, so definitely it will be a document which will be important for getting the startup registration. So any entity formed by splitting, so it cannot be recognized as a startup. Okay, so you can get up all the details through this website. Okay, startupindia.gov.in. Okay, this link is also given shared here. So people are saying that, as I told, startup, it's not like that. You should have this certificate. Okay, you must have this DPIT certificate. This is the certificate number. Please, in right side, if you see, some certificate number is also there. So this is to certify that so and so has been registered as a startup. This is only specimen. Okay. You can get the income tax relief also to this startup. It is available in website. Okay, I will not discuss here. So recently we, as I told, DPIT bears the facilitation cost for the startups. Okay, okay. All we are giving the rebate all in this fees. You can get this information from our website. Under the startup scheme, you are getting the 80%. Okay. Panel of facilitators are also available. You can see this link again. Panel of facilitators are available. Facilitators means they will help you to file all these applications. Okay, and their cost will be bared by this office. Okay, please note their cost will be also bared by this office. All the details are available in startup. All this. These are the some startups facilitators with the list is available.
Sir, just adding to your point, AIC Pinnacle is one of the IP facilitation center under Ministry of MSME for startups and for MSMEs and SMEs.
Yeah, I know that.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is the form which is required to become a submitted as a small entity or a startup. Okay. So that is these things you can do. All these, suppose these are the some examples I just want to give here. That these are some technologies which has been transferred. NRDC has shared this information with me. They are doing a lot of work here. So you can also do these things, that inventors are doing a lot of work and they are selling their products in market. So any person can do all these things, not like that expert is required. See some example, ballpoint pen. Okay, see the ballpoint pen, if you see in Google patent search, okay, see here 53,000 patents are there. So for manufacturing a pen, 50,000 patents are available. So it's not a very big task. So it not required a very engineering graduates and all. Some expertise is required for filing IPs. Okay, or to become a patent filing like that. You can also do all these things if you are very interested to become a file the patent application. I will skip some examples. See here, Tata also did a lot of work. Okay, in 2007 onwards, Tata filed a lot of patents, and now among in 10 to 12 years, Tata is now become a top 5 company in India. Okay, why? They have very goal to reduce the cost of this car. So there is a goal in their mind. Until there is no goal, in your mind, you cannot file any patents or any IP, or you cannot create any IP. So they have a goal to reduce the cost of this car. That's why they innovated a lot of things in this car. How they innovated? They reduced one visor. Okay, they fitted the petrol engine at this side. Okay, back side this engine is there. Shift size reduced, and multiple innovations they did in this car, and they get the patent also. This car is not famous, but definitely they did. Now their journey started in 2007. If you go to history of motors, they don't have patents before 2007. 2007 or 2006. Before that, they don't, very rare patents are there of 2, 3, 5. Now they filing 70, 80, 90 patents are there. Why? They now have some goal in their mind. So you should have a goal in your mind, and you should identify the problem and solve some problem. If you are having some problem and solution, you can go for patent. Okay. So I will skip all these slides. So patent basically is a right which is given by the government to the applicant for 20 years. Okay. Basically, patent is an exclusive right which is given by the government to the applicant for 20 years for commercial gain. Okay. It is a territory right. Okay. Don't publish your ideas. Don't use your idea in market, and don't wait. We are not asking any prototype also. Okay. Please remember those. So you will get patent only for invention, not discovery. Patent will be get for inventions, and there are three important criteria. It should be novel, it should be inventive, that is a non-obviousness, and it should be having some industrial application. It is some. So it will be discussed later on. I will skip these slides. Design means the feature, shape and configuration, surface ornament, composition of lines. That means basically patent is for technology. If you are solving some problem, then patent will come. Design means outer configuration, then you can go for a design. So it can be a 2D, 3D, like this car. If you somebody has developed this car headlight, okay, it is a design. Okay, so any shape on product. Please note it is should be on product. Okay. Main important for design is it should be appealable to eye, it should be too beautiful the product, and it should be must be novel. Okay. So design can be protected for 10 years and extended again for 5 years. All these are protected by design rights. It's very easy to file design. All products around us is protected by some rights. See here, again we are filing very few cases in design, like patent. We are also having very behind. Similarly, design also very few countries they are not filing design application. I don't know why. Due to awareness only, we don't know. Copyright gives the rights to restrict of unauthorized copying, like a literacy work, music, painting, software. These are copyrighted. Okay. So if you write a editor book or any program, or if you have a very good movie, all these are copyrighted. Okay. Trademark is for logos. So if you have a very good word name, symbol, brand name, all these are to indicate the source of goods or where that product is coming from. You will not bother who is the manufacturer. So it gives the brand name. So it is a trademark, like McDonald, Godrej. So trademark is for actually 10 years, but you can get the extension for 10 years again. Okay. So these are the some slides. You will get this information later on in your couple of days. I will not go. And GI are the place names. Geographical indication are the place name to identify the source of origin, quality, reputation of products. Like Darjeeling tea, Kanchivaram silk sari, Kolhapuri chappal, Agra petha, Nagpur orange. Again, it is for 10 years and it can be renewed for 10 years. So basically now difference between all these IP. Patent is for inventions. Please note here differences. Patent is should be manufactured. Any product which can be manufacturable. It should be novel, inventive, and industrial application. That is, some novelty is there, some technology is there. For example, this is the product which is applied to gas cylinder to measure the gas pressure. So So somebody has identified this problem and they are giving the solution to the problem. It can be patent. Okay? Somebody has solved this problem. How many gas is remaining in the cylinder? Okay, so this is the patent. Okay, design is you can get the patent for process also and product also. That means any apparatus, device, or any product, you can get the patent. Design is only for outer configuration of product. Nobody has thought before that mobile should be having pop-up camera. This is protected by design, right? Why you are not thought this? Why many applicants are there here in this? Why they have not designed? So camera should be having pop-up mechanism. It is protected by design rights. And then those who are registered, they are getting a lot of money.
System. So surely we will help you for all the kind of activities to government institutions and to all the academic institutions which are part of this particular session. Sir, thank you. Thanks a lot. We all are living in a commodity market, but you have given us your time. That is priceless for us, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and all the best to all of you, all the participants. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Over to Pradeep.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable guidance. I hope our participants received valuable insights from your session. Now I request Niharika and Avinash Thakur sir to continue session with the opportunities with the AIC Pinnacle. I'm glad to tell you AIC Pinnacle have an IPS center, Intellectual Property Facilitation Center with us, and startups has lots of opportunity with us. So what are the opportunity with AIC Pinnacle? The next session is on that. So I request Niharika and Avinash Thakur sir to continue with the session. Over to Niharika.
Thank you so much, Pradeep sir, for handing over to me. It was a great learning session. It was very interesting. All right, a very good afternoon to everyone. Today is our second topic of discussion is opportunities and benefits with AIC Pinnacle IPFC. Myself, Niharika Prakash, I'm the team member of AIC Pinnacle and will be there with you in our next session of the day. So let's get started, and I'm pretty sure you all will admire it. So to start with, I'd like to introduce you all to the Chief Executive Officer of AIC Pinnacle, Mr. Avinash Thakur sir. Mr. Avinash Thakur sir has joined as a CEO at AIC Pinnacle Entrepreneurship Forum. AIC Pinnacle is supported by Atal Innovation Mission, a flagship initiative of NITI Aayog, Office of Development Commissioner DCMSME, Ministry of MSME and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, mighty Government of India. He is supporting in the establishment of IPR vision and patenting strategy for various research labs, academic institutions, SMEs, MSMEs in India towards systematic invention creation, high quality patent portfolio building, and management of intellectual property and startups. He is having global exposure and associated with various government bodies and international universities in terms of innovation, management, IP related areas, and incubation related activities. Sir has also been invited as a keynote speaker to Purdue University, Indiana University, USA, as well as Amity University, Dubai. He has published various research papers and also published Indian patents and holding Australian patents to his credit. And currently he is working with 50 plus startups. Avinash Thakur sir is BE in Computer Science and Engineering from University of Pune and MTech in Computer Science and Engineering from Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University. So I welcome sir and we'll start our interactive session now. Sir, actually have curiosity to know regarding IPFC and AIC Pinnacle. I mean, how it is going to work. So we are like few things in our mind. So just wanted to know from you on this.
Thank you, Niharika, for the introduction. Through this particular platform, I would like to interact with all the participants. You can take in between, you can take the questions and any points if any participants would like to interact. So I would like to keep this 1 hour of session totally interactive. So coming to the AIC Pinnacle, basically AIC Pinnacle is a industry-backed incubator, and basically, AIC stands for Atal Incubation Center and Pinnacle is a Pinnacle group of industries. So it got started in 2017-18, and as you said to all the participants, but again I will repeat it for the sake of information, that AIC Pinnacle is supported under 3 government schemes. So it is on the public-private partnership mode project. So it is supported under Niti Aayog through Atal Innovation Mission. Second one is Ministry of MSME. So from Ministry of MSME, we are having a very specific scheme which is known as IP Facilitation Center, which stands for Intellectual Property Facilitation Center. And we are also supported under Ministry of Electronics and IT. So under all these 3 ministries, we are the industry-backed incubator for startups, for the academic institutions, for the SMEs, for the MSMEs. So this is brief about our organization. Coming to your question that how we are planning the things related to IPFC, how the people can take the benefits, how the startups can approach to us. So we can set up the context for this discussion. So you can if you are having any specific question, let us go for that.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you so much. My question is I mean, as a Chief Executive Officer of AIC Pinnacle, I mean, how would you like to define AIC Pinnacle? I mean to say, what is AIC Pinnacle, and how do you work at IPFC? So that's my.
So I will tell you the various vertical of AIC Pinnacle. So under AIC Pinnacle, we are having one vertical which is related to startups. So for startups, there are 3 phases. First phase, I will again come to IP part, but let me cover up the all the areas of AIC Pinnacle. So first thing is related to startups. So for startups, there are 3 areas. First one is pre-incubation, second was incubation, and third one is acceleration. So under pre-incubation activities, we are here to support the early stage startups. So early stage startups can be from the academic institutions. The many people, those who are working on the ideation stage, those who are working on the prototype stage, those who want to be entrepreneur, but they don't know from where to start, from how to start, what to do, what not to do. So we are there for hand holding. They can approach to us and we will support you for the pre-incubation related activities. It's a structured program in association with NEN National Entrepreneurship Network, in association with Wadhwani Foundation. We are giving a structured program for the pre-incubation related things. Now coming to second part, that is incubation. So incubation program is a structured program. It depends on the current status of the startups and under what particular thrust areas they are planning to do their work. So from ideation to launch to the market, from ideation to go to the market is the incubation program. And under that we are supporting the startups for all the things like mentoring, funding support, prototype support, connect with the investors, connect with the other stakeholders, connections with the bankers. So whatever be the things which is required for startups, that we are supporting. And then next is a acceleration program. So under acceleration program, we are supporting those startups, those who wants to go for raising the funds, a good amount of fund. So connecting them with the 100x VC, connecting them with the angel investor networks, taking them to the European markets or taking them to the wider markets out of country. For all those things we are supporting. Now coming to the very specific thing which is related to IPFC, so IP Facilitation Center. So IPFC is one of the scheme which is supported under Ministry of MSME. So under this particular IP Facilitation Center, we can support the startups, we can support the academic institutions, and we can support the individuals, innovators, and researchers for all the things related to IP, right from copyrights, patents, trademarks, semiconductor layout and designs, or design registrations. So right from discussing the potentials of their IP up to facilitation, we can provide all this support. So we would like to be a IP hub in this area. related to our incubation center, related to startups, or related to academic institutions. So today I'm going to give couple of the announcements related to IP Facilitation Center in due course of time. Yes, Niharika, we can go ahead.
Yeah, so that's very visionary and it's emphasized as IP hub. I'm sure, and my best wishes for Skyrise growth for AIC Pinnacle, and I'm sure
Thank
many
you.
of our
Thank you.
participants would also like to dive a bit more to do, how would you protect any invention and create that IP asset for any startup?
So basically, what happens, Niharika, at many times when startups or individual researchers are doing the things, they are much more focused about their work. They are not taking the things from the angle of IP, intellectual property. So what we are doing, anyway, we are introducing a IP clinic concept kind of things at AIC Pinnacle. So that is the third day session at the introducing a IP clinic. So what we are going to do with the startups, we are going to understand their requirements. We are going to understand the work which they are doing. So there, as Pankaj sir said in the last session, there are various kind of IPs. Some things can be protected through patent, some things can be protected through copyright, some things can be protected through trademark. So in current scenario, what is happening that patent is a buzzword. Every time people is saying that we have to go for filing the patents, we have to go for patents. But many a times what happens that particular idea, that particular product may not go for patent, that may go for design, that may go for copyrights, that may go for trademark. So we have to understand what is the specific things which is over there in that particular startups. So we are there to guide you. We are there to assist you. We are there to do all the hand holding related to IP. So for startups are very specific things, but what we are going to do, we are going to do a counseling kind of things. We are going to understand the invention disclosure, what are their specific inventions they are doing, what are the various activities they are doing. And then as per the norms of the IP acts, various IP acts, we are going to provide all the supports to the startups. So startups can directly approach to us, and then we are there to help you.
Well said. It's
Thank you. Yeah.
So, it's really nice that you have mentioned that, like initial stage, like we are not able to understand that actually what it is. It will go for patent or trademark or design. So it's really nice that you have mentioned this, that you will cover all these things in IPFC. That's very nice. If you imagine a hypothetical situation, is like what will be your approach if we get to rectify it? Situation would be like, suppose if we have limited budget and resources, then how can we build our robust IP portfolio?
See, the very specific thing which is required is a right direction. And that's why government has established the IP Facilitation Center with us. So what is the right direction? So anyone who wants to go for this kind of things, so they should approach us. So there is a series of steps. So first step is like filling up of the invention disclosure form and non-disclosure agreement. So if any startups, any researchers or any individuals are coming to us, so first we will have one invention disclosure form, and in that anyone, any startup or any interested person can fill up that particular form in their own language related to their work. And based on that, we with our team, we are going for the analysis that whether this particular things comes under the category of patents or under the category of copyrights or any other IPs. So all these things, the very specific counseling things are free from our side because we are the government backed incubator and we are getting a grant for related to all these things. So that very specific thing, the first initial counseling is free from our side. So there is a cottage of, there is a short point of things related to cost part over there. Then coming to next point, the specific thing, the costing part, the filing part, the drafting part, or other costing related things. So we are providing a very subsidized rate for that. So we are having a very specific cost chart related to that. So if market is charging 10,000 for very specific things, for that we are charging 2,500 or 3,000 charges. So if any IP firms are charging the 20,000 charges for very specific things, so for that we are charging a very low cost. Why? Because we are supporting the startups, SMEs and SMEs, and we understand that they are at the various serious crunch of the money or the for the cash part. So in that way we are going to support. So first stage is the invention disclosure, understanding the very specific part of the IP, what kind of IP they are holding. And after that, as per the IP which is lying in their invention disclosure, then we will follow the steps as per the norms and as per the act.
Well, I'd say so it's really inspiring and will definitely be helpful for ideas which has the capability of changing society through their creative innovators. I'd also like to invite all the participants, if you have any questions in between, you can post it or your queries on the chat box. So I'll take a question of if anyone.
Yeah, I am able to see one question in the chat box. Saili Bidwai is asking this question that can I work with AIC Pinnacle if I am a postgraduate teacher in electronics engineering and have some experience in patent drafting, filing and etc. If yes, how can I get connected? So any people having a very specific kind of expertise, so they can join us as a mentor. So if it is good that you are having a good experience in the area of patent drafting, definitely you can get associated with us as a mentor related to IP related activities. The second question is, what if we as an engineering institute wish to connect with AIC Pinnacle? So we are open for all the academic institutions. So you will have to send us the application as an expression of interest that you'd like to be a part of AIC Pinnacle. And then definitely we are there to help you. We are there to understand your requirements, that what kind of associations you are looking for. We are having a various membership kind of programs. Under that membership programs also you can join us. We are having some things which is free. So on that front also you can join us. So we will have to understand what are the various specific things which you are looking for. But the answer of your question is yes, all the academic institutions can join hands with us.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, to get this further on the supportive model, would you please give a more insight on how it will be helpful for any startup? Means if you want to start any business, how your business gonna support us?
So from the AIC Pinnacle side?
Yes, sir.
So going to much deeper in this particular discussions, so startups will provide some kind of product related thing or some kind of services related things. So if any startups are having very specific things which is related to product development, so they need some kind of hand-holding for the development of idea, for the development of prototypes. They need a support from the labs, they need a support from the researchers, they need a support from the research institutions. So we are having a series of collaborative partners. We are having a series of ecosystem partners. So right from the pre-incubation stage to launch to the market stage, we are there to help you. So once any startups becomes our incubatee, so if their idea is in the ideation stage, we provide them training, we provide all the mentoring, that how to develop that idea, how you can approach to investors, how you can raise the seed funds. From the various government schemes, we are also providing a seed funds. Under Type 2.0 Mighty scheme, we are providing granting support up to 7 lakh rupees. We are providing EIR support up to 12,000 rupees per month for the period of 9 months to the entrepreneurs. So this kind of series of activities, series of services are there with the AIC Pinnacle. Once any startups joins us as an incubatee, so we can provide all these supports to startups.
Great, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the insight, sir. In a very layman term, I'd like to know, suppose if we enroll for AIC Pinnacle, what facilities I can avail myself from AIC Pinnacle IPFC?
So related to IPFC specific things, so under IPFC there are various things. So is one of the thing, copyright is one of the thing, design is another IP, semiconductor layout design is another IP. So once we will go for the understanding the invention disclosure part of any academic institutions or any SMEs, MSMEs or startups, then the various things right from the prior art search, drafting the patents or drafting the copyright applications, developing a trademark applications. We are having lots of impaneled lawyers, system lawyers with us. So right from ideation up to filing and granting of the IPs, IPFC can support you. And I will add one very more specific points for the startups, SMEs and MSMEs, not only filing part, whatever be the expenditures they are going to do for this. So through the IPFC center, we are able to reimburse all those expenditure. So we can submit all the reimbursement application to Ministry of MSME. And let's say if any startups is incurring the 40,000 rupees, so that 40,000 rupees can be reimbursed from the Ministry of MSME through IP Facilitation Center. So it's not just the process of filing, it's also the process of getting of reimbursement. So IP Facilitation Center is there to support you in all these kind of activities.
That sounds really interesting. To know more from a perspective and to give light on, if you please provide some more information on IP filings, licensing, and commercialization, how your organization is going to do this.
Right. For the IP part, it is the intellectual property rights. So this rights is given from the country to the innovators. So it is not only about the filing and getting a grant of any IP. It's always about the making it in commercial way. So for the patent, there are three criterias like novelty, inventive steps, and industrial application. So any IP is just one entity if we are not going to convert that IP in the commercial manner. So we are having the industry partners. We are having a very good collaboration with NRDC. So NRDC is one of the government organization. They are supporting in the technology transfer and licensing kind of activities. So once you are protected with your IP and you are getting a grant of your IP, then you can enter into the technology licensing and technology transfer process. Under that process, there are various things like exclusive licensing, inclusive licensing. So for all this kind of activities, we are there to support you. We are there to guide you that how you can enter into the market, not only national market, how you can go for the international market. So for all these things, we are the facilitators. We will facilitate the things. We will not take the complete ownership of all these things, but we will work as a facilitator. So government has set up some guidelines. There are lots of policies and schemes related to all these kind of activities. So AIC Pinnacle IPFC is a platform for all the innovators, for the researchers, for the academic institutions, so that the people can join hands with all together, and we will provide a transparent platform to all these people.
Oh, that's really great. So in short, AIC Pinnacle is saying that main hu na.
Right. Yeah. So I think Rajvardhan would like to discuss something. Yeah, Rajvardhan, you can unmute yourself and you can ask your query. So any participant who would like to discuss something, so this is a platform, you can unmute yourself. We have sent the registration link only to the registered participant, so we can interact. Yeah, Rajvardhan.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Rajvardhan. Yeah.
Sir, we are having a startup from IIT Kharagpur.
Great.
We have been contacted by one company, and they want us to send our prototype for testing purposes. But what we are thinking that since we are having the same background for this company is our product and services will means that overlap. So it might I'm thinking that it might get stolen or something. They can copy the designs or that. So how to prevent that, or is there any way to circumvent it?
Yes. Yes, Rajvardhan, there are a couple of the ways. So first, we will have to understand that what is your product is there, what is your idea is there. So there will be the first step is the filling up of the invention disclosure form with the entity like us or any IP facilitation center. You are connected with the IIT Kharagpur. So nearby region, there must be some IP facilitation centers, government authorized IP facilitation centers are there. If you are able to find that, that is fine. If not, then you can get connect to us. So first step will be non-disclosure agreement. We will go for signing that NDA, and then we will understand your invention. Then we will have to understand your idea, your product. That is the first step. After understanding, there is some way through which you can protect the initial things, like provisional patent filing is one of the things. So under provisional patent filing, what you can do, if your prototypes and product is not 100% ready, then we can go for filing a provisional patent application. And under the provisional patent application, your idea is protected. So once your idea is protected, so under provisional patent application, it is protected for 1 year of a span of time. So after 1 year, before the completion of 1 year, you will have to submit the complete specification application. So once you are protected with your provisional application, then you can approach to any industry. There is not a problem. You can just highlight your patent application number over there in the application or proposal. That patent is protected under provisional patent application. So no one is going to do any kind of activities in that case.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, good.
And you can go for
Sorry to interrupt
yes,
you. You want to speak? You want to say something to him? Shall I continue or what?
Yeah, just adding to one more point, that other things like you can go for the protection of the trademark or other protection of the copyright. So that can also be done. So one product, multiple intellectual properties are there. It's not like that only one IP can be protected for one product. One product, multiple intellectual properties. So for that, we will have to understand that what your idea is. So yes, Dr. Bala.
Yes, see, my name is Dr. C. Balakrishnan. I'm just calling from Dr.
As a management institutions, if students are developing some kind of case studies, so that kind of case studies are to be protected under copyrights.
Okay.
Sir, Bala sir, it's not always a protection of patent. Protections also.
No, my concern is as per UGC norms and everything, NAC review and everything, they're giving more.
Right. So
they're not bothered about whether.
It's just a buzzword.
Yes,
sir,
yes.
patent people are saying, but you can defend that. But as a management institution, it is possible to have the protection of patent also. So we will have to see the projects. So once you will establish a pre-incubation cell like startup and innovation cells or IPR cells in your academic institutions, then we are there to help you, guide you for creating this particular ecosystem.
Oh, got your point. Correct. Okay.
Yeah.
So, sir, how we next I need to know how we can proceed for this. If there is any application form, if you want, I can share my email ID right now in the chat box. You can send to us so that we can proceed further.
Yeah.
Or anybody there from your team members?
So our yes. So our colleague is just sending the email address from in the chat box. So you can write to us, and definitely we are there to help you and revert back.
Okay. And
so
second
Mr.
thing,
will send his email address.
Yeah, no problem at all. Well, I'll just send a request letter to you so that. Secondly,
Sure,
I want to ask you. One of my scholar recently applied for a patent and everything. Suddenly, he want to discontinue or he want to come out of this, but we applied for provisional. Whether in the applicant name is institution name only, or institution name, okay, and myself and cancel it. He is only invited. The scholar.
So we will
cancel it. He is only invited. The scholar.
So we will take So we will take up this case off call, and we will discuss it with you personally. What is the specific case? We will have to understand the exact applications, the form. I will have to understand. Okay. So we will take this particular case question off call. So Mr. Pradeep
Okay,
has
no
given
problem at all.
the email address and mobile number. Yeah. So let's go to next question, next query.
Okay. Sure. You got your
Yeah.
point. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for your call. Thanks.
Thank you. So we will go to next question. If anyone is having any kind of query or any kind of points, so we would like to interact with them. Niharika, you can make other people much more comfortable from your side so that more and more people can come and interact with us.
Yes, sir. So if anyone has any question, you can unmute yourself and ask to sir. Your all queries will be addressed by the sir.
सो निहारिका ऐसा दो ही केसेस में होता है, या तो सब कुछ समझ में आ गया या कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. सो व्हाट इज दिस केस राइट नाउ?
Exactly, sir. Sir, I do have 2-3 more. A few more questions. So I want. Yeah. So can you continue, sir?
Please. So we will go for the discussion, and if any time any people, any faculty or any person from SME or startups is having any query, you can raise hand in the Zoom, and then we will take up your questions or your points immediately. Please. Yeah, Niharika, we can go ahead.
Yeah. So sir, I wanted to know how efficient and organized is the organization plan, means facilitation plan, facilitation center plan for how to improve and evolve the strategic objectives over time.
See, if you will take the overall ecosystem development of our country, National IPR policy got launched in 2016. National Startup and Innovation Policy got launched in 2019. Getting matured in all this particular ecosystem development. So AIC Facilitation Center is totally matured and it can provide all the services immediately. But the point is here that we all have to join hands together for creating this particular ecosystem. So it's not only about you, me, startups, academic institutions or industry. It's for all of us. So everyone will have to come together for creation of this ecosystem. But related to very specific things, we are ready. Yes, we can.
Hello. So you're not audible. Hello. I request all the participants, please be connected. I think there is some technical issues. Hello. I request all the participants, please stay connected. I'll just get back to you.
Hello, Niharika, am I audible now?
Yes, sir, now it's fine.
Yeah. So it was some technical internet issues. Yes, so we can go ahead. So for the initial things, we are ready and we are there to support all the participants.
Great. Thank you so much, sir, for the great enlightenment. And it really sounds like developing a resulting plan. So I have one question, Tanmay Sharma. Yeah. He has posted, I want to join AIC Pinnacle Entrepreneurship Forum, and what is the procedure? Hello.
So Tanmay, can you am I audible?
Yeah, now it's fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So Tanmay, you are what is your background?
I'm done MBA at MBA in international business.
Okay, so you are a student or you are entrepreneur, you are developing something right now, you are any startup?
No, sir. Sir, I am currently working as a social media platform in Instagram, sir. And I want to further.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in what kind of mode would you like to join as a intern?